Let's look at it first from a non-Christian's perspective, because I hope and I expect that there'll be non-Christians that are listening to this. Where's their kind of place in this? Why is it important that we engage with this idea of everything that the ministry that you've set up stands for? Why would you advise somebody, it would take the gospel out of it? If someone, it doesn't mean anything to them, why should it still be important to them as an individual or a family?
Yeah, I think, Stuart, that, obviously in our experience, our relationship with God and the gospel is a huge part of it, but really, man, it's about humanity, it's about serving other people. And while I think obviously there's a lot of Christian principles in serving other humans and reaching out to those who are vulnerable, taking care of those that are oppressed, fighting for justice, like those things are, obviously they're all through the biblical text, right?
Yeah.
But it's also, I think that's just a part of us, of humanity, of reaching out to our neighbor, reaching out to our fellow man, and that neighbor may be right next door. It may be across the globe, whatever. I mean, I don't think this is, I would never tell someone like, well, you're not a devout Christian, so you should never adopt. You should no, not at all, man. If you've got a heart for these kids, if you've got the ability to open your own life up to some messy things, but some beautiful things, then this is for you. If you've got that ability to do that, then you should go for this. If you've thought through it and have processed it, and I think it's something that all of us can do better across the globe, man, about just taking care of each other and trying to think about ways that we can put others before ourselves.
Absolutely. And I think there's a certain element of, we know what a warm house feels like. We know what comfort of family looks like. I don't think you need to be a Christian at all to know that the foundations in which we even make these decisions come from a place of we had. And so not having that, I can't imagine what that would be like. But it takes powerful individuals just to come in and change that, to be able to open their door and be able to give back, to be able to support and give to those people that wouldn't have had that, in order to even bring them to the stage we're at, where we can make that decision. That is something that we totally take for granted, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.